And welcome back to another collab on the channel. We're once again joined by Mama Dada Farfa Kaka. And today we're playing the standard format.
Okay, hold up.
Can you YouTubers play Yugioh? Okay, what do you want?
I want to float a new name for Kevin because I feel like it's unfair
like,
that his name is Kaka. All right.
Champions League legend, man. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it's just it's kind of disgusting for us to call him Kaka, just because it's like his name. But
I know what you're gonna say. I already know what you're gonna say.
I think that it would be a little more fair, because you remember he came up through pole position, right? That like stupid loop.
Oh, you want to call him the Popo?
We should call him Poo Poo. I would settle for Pee Pee as well.
See, I was expecting something else. That's fine. Okay, you know, whatever.
What I was going to say is slur. We should call him slur.
Something cut out there.
Hey,
what happened?
Editor, bleep that out, bro. Bleep that out.
So today we're going to be playing Meta Construct. Like, actually, this is why I hate X. They bring Meta Constructed. We are going to play Constructed. All of us have been playing the current format to some extent, I guess. Joseph does play.
No, I haven't. What are you talking about?
The Cool Tune is a deck that you probably know how to play, yes?
Yeah, from Genesis.
So he knows
Close
how to
enough.
play it. Yeah, exactly.
Good enough. And it was basically full power last points list. Anyway, before we get into that discussion, I'm going to be playing some elves. Doug is, of course, a big fan of the Exos, and Kevin is a fart mage.
I brought this
gamer.
one deck that I'm not really known for, whatever. I just like picked it up.
All right,
one day you'll win an event with that deck.
Get the mandatory mention out the way, Kevin. Why are you known for art mage? You just like media?
Because no, I just did a deck. I did a deck profile on it a while back, and people really liked it. Yeah.
But first, a quick word from today's sponsor. I want to talk to you a little bit about Aniba.com. This is a digital marketplace where you can buy basically anything digital. Now, I've seen these type of websites float around for years now, and I've always thought to myself, what's the catch? Well, it's pretty simple. It's just a massive platform that different sellers who, for all various reasons, sell game keys and subscription models for other stuff that I'll talk about in a second for just much cheaper, because they aren't looking to mark up and make as massive of a profit as other major retailers and platforms, which is why the video games and stuff that you buy here are just cheaper. They've got gift cards for things like Steam, PlayStation, Tinder. I mean, it cannot be understated just how extensive the catalog is. There's niche DLCs, software you can get here for pretty much anything, and all of the prices are lower than what you would conventionally pay. And even further than that, there's even cashback to be had with some of your orders. Now, if you're worried about anything going wrong, Aniba has 24/7 customer service with all kinds of different verified sellers. Try it out for yourself, use my link in the description down below, and give it a shot today. Thanks again to Aniba for sponsoring today's video.
Dun 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 sahur. We're playing Cool Tune. Not too much to say about this deck. If you've been playing the TCG, you're probably eerily familiar with it. There's a couple of differences in Master Duel specifically. Like in Master Duel, you can't play 3 copies of Synchro Overtake, something that's definitely true in the TCG, right? Also, I guess we get a fucking maxi. The goal of this deck is going to be to use the Cool Tune monsters to make powerful synchro bodies like Cool Tune RS and Cool Tune Remix, and put together huge attack point swings off the back of Cool Tune back to back to back to back to you. That said, just like most decks, this deck is susceptible to interruption. It is not an automatic win if you go first. I'm excited to see what they bring. Maybe it'll matter.
Okay, so Farfa wants us to play, you know, some meta stuff. And this is the only deck that I have that I actually know how to play, and I know how to play well. So let's be super real with ourselves here. Nib is not supposed to be here. I'm only putting in these 2 because the 3 other guys are on combo decks. So I figured this is good. If you were to bring this on ladder, I would cut 2 of this, add 1 of this, and this is the list. This list is fantastic. I went on like a 12-game win streak in like high diamond with this. I haven't really been playing Master Duel a whole lot. But when I do, this is the list that I pilot. So hey, let's get into the games and see how we do.
So I am playing Exo Sisters today because they finally got their new support in Master Duel. Obviously, I've been a big fan of this deck for a while, but the new cards are fantastic. So just in case you didn't know, we now have Exo Sister Betrayal, which kind of has the cupsy yummy way effect of adding 2 and discarding 1. It also has an extra normal summon ability if you have a girlfriend on the board and the other one in hand. And finally, it has sort of a DD Crow effect, but your opponent chooses, which means that it triggers all of your effects to Xyz summon when your opponent dares to touch the graveyard. Beyond that, we also have Exosister Carmel, which is just an absurdly strong card. It sets an Exosister spell or trap during the end phase that it's summoned, and then also it has like a Dark Deal type effect for monster effects and normal spell or trap cards. So it's not perfect because your opponent can use like quick play spells and field spells, but it is still a very strong card. Also, while not actually an Exosister card, we did importantly get the new Spirit monster in Master Duel as well. So this card is sort of like Sakitama, but it requires a monster with 800 attack or defense to be on the field, which all of the Exosisters meet. And then when it's normal summon, you can add a level 4 light or dark monster with 800 attack or defense from your deck to your hand, which, yeah, every single Exosister. I like Sakitama. I know it's kind of a controversial take. I see people playing this deck with 1 or 0, to be completely honest, but I really like this card. It's one of the only extenders in the deck that doesn't require any setup. So yeah, sorry for rambling on too much about Exosisters, but let's hop in and see if we can get some wins against decks that are probably better than this one. Maybe we'll get lucky.
Well, here's my deck list here. This is Elf Note, my current iteration. I've tried various different builds and stuff. I've basically just copied T2 Think Twice, Mr. Nezu's deck list that he's been feeding me. I like to work off of the hive mind rather than try and be creative and innovative myself, but this is really cool. This deck is very fun, and incorporating some of the extra deck tools here, it tries to go a little bit wider. Just because of how many like extending plays you can do with things like the Axel Synchron, the Axel Synchro, and that just sort of like is trying to do more unfair things to make the end board a little bit more juicier. But in general, if you guys don't know what Elf Note is, the sort of gameplay loop involves zone columns. You can summon all of these Elf Notes into the middle monster zone for free. And then you can swap them and move them around as quick effects to do various effects. You can rip a card out of the opponent's hand, you can balance a card, and they also recruit a bunch of things from the deck, like an extender, like a negate, an omni negate. The trap card is very good because it is an omni negate if you control a synchro monster. And the heart and soul of the deck sort of revolves around the power patron. This is the tuner that allows you to synchro up into a pseudo boss monster. The boss monster is technically Genora. Genora I'm not a big fan of because it requires you to make a level 10 synchro, and it requires 2 non-tuners specifically, so you have to use 3 monsters total, which is very inefficient and requires you to basically have fully completed the end board combo, whereas, you know, we can play a bunch of this other stuff that is kind of nice. I mean, I'd say, like, after playing this deck a lot, the one card I'd maybe consider cutting is, like, Omega, is the one that kind of doesn't come up that much. But other than the Elf Note cards, this build specifically is trying to run itself up into this end board that basically focuses around back-to-back, which is hilarious because it's a cool tune card. But basically why back-to-back has so much synergy in this deck is because of the fact that it can bring back tuners from the graveyard. So you can summon back the power patron and then perform synchro summons with that. And then you can go into things like Dragster on the opponent's turn. You can go up into Crystal Wing on the opponent's turn. And it's twice per turn as well. You can even not choose to special summon with back-to-back, and you can recycle tuners from your hand. You can just add back Veiler and then Veiler again. Ash if you already used an Ash on like turn 1, and then or turn 0, I guess, when you're trying to combo and you're ashing a Full Loss or something. Like, you can do like a lot of like really sort of toxic things like that. But that's always kind of the name of the game with these sort of go wide combo decks. You are trying to be a little bit more toxic, I suppose. A couple of more interesting choices in here, I suppose, is like Fenrir. Fenrir is just kind of being tested. I don't know if it's going to make it into like the finalized like solved deck list of Elf Note. But it's a nice little tool for going second. And it being level 7 means you can potentially, depending on how good your hand is, you can go for like Fenrir into the power patron, make Psyframe Omega, get a search, loop a card out the opponent's hand, and then special summon the search from the power patron. Special summon the Fenrir that you search with the Fenrir, and then special summon the Elf Note that you search with the power patron. So you can loop a card out the opponent's hand and still end on Fenrir, so you can do kind of cool things like that. Sort of loses hard to draw. It's a little bit greedy, so you might not do something like that. But the combo does utilize a line that I think I do end up doing in this video. And it's like it will show you like kind of what the end board does here. Anyway, I think I've yapped enough, but it is a really fun deck. I've had a great time with this playing on ranked over the last few days. I'm almost at Master. So I'm planning to finish off Master 1 this season with this deck. So I guess maybe I'll report back with the deck profile or something in the coming week or so. But thanks for tuning in, everyone. And let's jump into the games.
Dude, I can't believe you're queuing me into Cool Tune, man. What the fuck?
I mean, I'm the only one with like
I'll
a
lose.
bad deck, so we're gonna see how this
okay,
goes.
we're
Exo Sister
Are we
can
just
draw.
doing best of one, by the way? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, this
No,
is,
we're gonna do 12
We're doing
games.
ranked ladder right now, buddy.
Okay, ranked
So,
ladder. This is gonna rock.
I have to say, we are recording this on the 15th, which is the same day that Douglas Zeef has saved Yu-Gi-Oh! By announcing Grandmaster rares in partnership with Konami. As the,
Well,
as
I
the
thought
Konami
Kevin was
employee.
playing Armage.
Yeah, this is also a fucking Medius deck, bro. What do you mean?
Do you know
Every
how?
deck now.
Oh, that's.
Are you playing
frickin'
Doomsy?
cringe.
What are you playing?
Wait,
That's
Doomsy
cringe.
isn't a
He's playing
Medius
Elf
deck.
Notes.
Unless you're
Yeah,
bad.
it is.
I thought Kevin was an art made guy who knows nothing about the lore. Jesus Christ.
It's
You know
actually
what's
kinda
really funny,
interesting that,
Farfa,
like-
is that if you were playing Artmage, you wouldn't be getting fucked by this Foolos, man. You would just add the
Oh, right,
patrons
you said
to
you
your
were playing
hand and
Elf.
normal
Yeah,
summon
yeah,
it, you know?
Yeah. Well,
That's
it
all
is
me.
actually pretty funny that of the interesting decks right now, Doomsy, Elf Note, and Artmage, and Power Patron are all somewhat playable. Like, that's so neat, right? That all the
In the
Medius guys
TCG,
are around.
yeah. Yeah, Medius is not long for this world, I'm convinced.
He's a little
Have we
slut, isn't he?
I wonder. I'm trying to think of other cards like that. The only one that's coming to mind is like Stratos, honestly, where it's like a card that's part of an archetype but sees
Jesus
play
Christ.
in also.
I
I mean,
can't stand
sure we can
fucking
Well,
say
because
Master
he's a
Duel.
Visa Starfrost.
I cannot fucking
That's what he is.
stand
He's the
Master
Visa
Duel.
Starfrost.
An elf known. I don't know. You just click Ash on the first thing. Also, I have
Base,
not
base, base,
played
base, base.
against the elf notes yet, so I'm curious to see what they
Well,
do.
you would actually
Do you
love
know their
the Elf
gimmick?
Notes cards, Doug, because they reward you for being a centrist. And that's my joke.
Actually, yeah,
That's my
Nadir
joke.
and I learned through a meme that they want to be in the center because they're singers and they want to be the center of attention.
Yeah. I like when people make
See,
up shit
I
like
learned
that.
through a DM from MBT that they all say poop on them. So
They
yeah,
do say
that's-
poop on
I really want this to resolve personally.
Wow.
Yeah,
he's firing it.
probably.
Yeah.
All right, so we have to talk about Douglas Zeef saving Yu-Gi-Oh! Now that there's Grandmaster
Yeah.
rares.
Thank you, Doug.
Congratulations.
Wait,
for saving-
Grandmaster rares? That's not the big announcement in that video.
Wait, what's the big announcement?
Holographic Wabaku is like the bigger.
That is what I wanted to talk about. I was going to say, despite
Foil
the fact that
Wabaku.
Grandmaster rares are big, do you think Kevin Tewart is like in a dungeon somewhere? That's
In
the
a
only
dungeon.
scenario where I could see this.
Yeah, they
happening.
got it by him.
It's like, he didn't want to give them holographic Wabaku, but they got him.
No way we're doing Fiendsmith combos.
A little awkward, but I am gonna
Droll yourself
self-droll.
now. Droll yourself
No,
now.
I think that makes sense. It's a
Someone
little
called this
wacky.
the
Can I
fuck
get
ass
a-
combo.
can I get
when,
a-
This deck is
Can I get a
so
roll call?
interesting in the TCG, and it's so fucking horseshit in this game where it makes Baron and does a Fiendsmith line from the goddamn Moon of the Closed Heaven.
Fungus.
I hate this format.
Can we talk about Droll? Can we all agree that Droll is bullshit?
I
Can we
think
all
Joel
it's
is
just,
a
really
have
very
this agreement?
Everyone-
fun card, bro. It's so
What do
awesome.
you want me to say? Of course it sucks.
It's been
think it's a
glued to
necessary
all of my opponent's hands when I've been playing.
I'm so fucking tired of that stupid card. I want them to nuke it into
Alright, let me
orbit.
think.
Straight up.
Well, I thought they would hit it to 1 on the most recent ban list, but they had bigger fish to fry, like CXZ's Barian Bungus.
Question: Does Necroquip Princess trigger from discarding for cost?
Of course.
To activate-
Yes, but
that's
you're also
what
under
triggers
draw.
Bro, the whole combo is you
Oh, yeah,
use
engraver
the
discard
engraver
for cost.
effect
Yeah,
in
yeah.
hand. But like you're under
Um,
Droll, so why the fuck are you trying to trigger this thing?
Oh yeah, that's true. I did self-draw.
Funsies?
No, it's because I'm gonna be discarding a card anyway to use a
Yeah,
thing here. But let's do this first, I suppose. We'll go into engraver. Funnily enough, this deck only plays one single engraver because Closed Moon is just full combo. Ooh, spicy.
Ooh, shout out to
Nice.
Bell. We're not getting
Ooh,
This is
okay.
actually
not getting Caesar today.
I wanted to talk to you about this, Kevin. You're a little Medius boy, right?
A little
I like
Medius
Medius.
boy.
Yeah, he's the goat.
What's your opinion on Doom Z? I've been playing a lot of Doom Z in Genesis and a little in TCG. I really like that deck.
So my issue that I have with Doomsy is that I think the Doomsy deck. So okay, I think that all of the Medius decks are very like linear, if that makes
Sure.
sense. I
No,
think
I
the
understand that.
Doomsy deck is the most linear of the three by a lot. I
I
think
was
the
gonna
Elf Note
say-
deck. I think the Elf Note deck has like a wider variety of plays. I think that Artmage, depending on where you start, also has like unique lines to go into things. I think Doomsy, from what I've seen, just doesn't seem to really have that. It feels very linear.
I did want to disagree and be like, no, there's like a ton of like different ways you can pivot through the cards, but at the end of the day, you are trying to trigger Graflario's effect with Raiders in every hand. And so
Yeah,
like,
pretty much.
yeah, there is like a pretty obvious choke always. Okay, I get it.
You know, I know we do the thing, right, where we talk about, oh, Coder won a YCS with Archmage, that's why he loves the deck, whatever. The reason why I really like the deck is I actually like the versatility of what you can search when. Bro, you have no idea the amount of times at the YCS where I'm like, if my opponent has Ash, and I go field discard, call Graflair, and he ashes it, I lose. And I'm like, my opponent won't know what my cards do. So I go field, effect, discard, declare Litera. And they go, oh, I'll ash it, you're searching. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. Field, discard a different spell trap, call Graflair, set the alteration, and then alteration add the Litera. And
Is that why you're stupid? What was it? Your fucking your Discord thing or your Twitter thing was discard declare Litera for a while?
Yeah, that's what it was.
was
Yeah, I had discard declare Litera because literally anytime at the YCS where like my opponent was like thinking on Ash points, I was like, oh, he has Ash, or like I have the read that he has Ash, so I'm just like, okay, no problem. Field discard declare Litera, and they go, I'll Ash it, and I'm like, yeah, that's completely fine, bro.
I have
no
a
problem.
Can we just
really
talk about
funky
how
line here, by the way. I'm gonna go for
queued
it.
in going second against a deck that I'm learning right now has a floodgate that changes levels.
Yeah,
Why?
so
I
here's-
tried to
it
get
has-
out of
it
this
has-
battle.
Here's the one of the irritating parts about this format is that half the top decks have a card that says your opponent's levels are fucked, and half the top decks are synchro and Xyz decks. So
That's why you
sometimes
have
you
to
just
play
lose
fusion
because there's a
decks.
guy on the
Yeah.
board that says stop playing.
Yeah, it's really cringe. Super cringe.
What are we doing?
What
Baron
nine are
two?
you
I don't know
making?
why they're printing that effect.
Oh,
by the
that's.
Oh, why are we
I,
making Crockett Dragon under Droll?
Just watch.
Because
just
he wants
watch.
to have
There's
the
a
pop.
cool line here. There's a cool line here.
way. He's gonna make VFD. Is that shit legal in Master Duel?
No. Going
VFD is not legal now.
I think
It is not
this
legal.
in my-
Would not surprise me.
And I'll go for this.
You know, I
Okay.
still think it's really insane that like the YCS prize.
All right.
card that you get,
This is
you
really
can't-
cool that
you
I'm doing
can't-
this under Droll, but
what's
this is a really neat tech I found in this deck on Twitter.
second Baron.
But you can go for Cool Tune back to back in this deck.
That's so
Like,
cool. I love
seriously, why
floodgates.
am I even? Okay, cool. You
See,
got to
like,
do your
okay.
combo tutorial next
thank you,
game.
thank you,
Great
thank you.
video.
When
Yeah,
I
literally-
say
No,
literally
no.
cannot
Exo
do this.
Sister's a breaker deck. Like you 100% play like Droplet in there, so
Oh, shut the
you'll
fuck
be
up.
fine.
I don't
when
think
I
you've
say
read
I
an
want to
Exo
play
Sister card.
Genesis and you laugh at me, this is the alternative. All right,
Doug, I'm not saying Exo Sisters are breaker cards. I'm saying the deck runs breakers. That's a very different point.
You're gonna get broken.
Hey, Doug,
I'm
do you have
gonna
any
break like
breakers
a
in your hand?
Fucking horse.
Oh my god, and the Baron can bring back some.
You gonna cycle out for the fucking Seraphim?
Can you do the?
Yeah.
Can you quick synchro Baron on their turn or no?
Oh god, I hope not. God.
No,
yeah,
you can only
can-
synchro
you-
an Elf Note. You can synchro an Elf Note.
Well,
so
back
no,
to
you
back
can't,
lets
right?
you quick synchro.
Fun. So yeah, just remake the Baron. Just summon the bird. Make it 4 levels higher. Hell yeah.
Well,
Or 3 levels higher.
yeah, GG, man, that was fun. No, hold on, let's.
Try and play, dude. Come on.
I love best of 1 format. This is awesome.
Since we're all enjoying a little bit of okay. I mean, look, that's fairly.
Shut up.
What? What do you mean? Shut up? That's like I have to decide if I Omni negate this or hold my Omni now.
Do I negate the card that says that my opponent is able to play? I wonder.
No. Doug is just like being a little baby. 'Cause you 100% play shit like Droplet and Exo. I'm playing around it. I will let that resolve, but I will, however, chain my Sterlitzia.
I don't know if you went on the internet right now, if you could find an EXO list that includes the card Forbidden Droplet, and it's
100% does 100%.
If there's
I
one
went
thing
over
the
this
Exos
today.
love, it's sending cards to the graveyard.
Okay, all right.
Oh,
No, you're
we
right.
got a little.
Oh my
okay,
God.
okay, we got a little.
Okay.
We got a little bit of hand
Flopsy.
rip happening.
Dude,
Oh,
you gotta be
that's the
careful with
worst
that
one, so
Irene.
this is
That's
fine.
that's 5 points in
That's
OCG
5
Genesis.
points. Yeah.
Dude, what are they doing over there?
I cannot believe that they pointed that shit. I was like, what are we talking about?
Do they
Irene,
know?
5
Like, what's the
points.
point of like?
No, we agree. We
blows
agree
my
that Genesis points list is like, hey, Grok, make me a Genesis points
Yeah,
list. that
obviously.
needs
Like,
everything.
what the fuck is going on?
Wait, there's still 4s.
Yeah, there's still 4s
shit,
because
we
the
get
imperm
to,
resolved.
We get to chill right here. Why doesn't this have? What does this do? Remain fate. Already did that. Wait, what do you have now?
He has the trap card that can send a monster from his board to the grave to revive a different elf note and then negate anything on your board.
I mean, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go. I didn't think I would get this far.
Hey yo, Ichiki Sayorihime.
Yeah, I don't know why you're like complaining. Like,
It's gonna be so funny when you win.
I know. I
It's
don't
gonna
want this
be
to be
so
another Doug
funny when you
complains
win.
about everything, but you can see, at least from my perspective, not playing against this deck ever, like I said earlier, ever, seeing cards that say your opponent's monsters are increased or decreased by different levels. Like, I think that's a pretty natural.
well, you know
fair
what? I should have
reaction.
just let the B2B. I shouldn't have let the B2B get negated. I guess that's my bad.
Me when
Yeah,
my
wow.
opponent
You
flips
got
up
punished.
Stygian Dirge.
You're punished by
yeah,
your
one would
opponent
say.
activating B2B.
Yeah, I definitely just lose now. I guess.
In fairness, I think the play to let it resolve would be correct if you didn't know that he was on Exo.
To
I
let,
think knowing he's on Exo, yeah.
were we talking about resolving?
I'm saying
negating
from
imperm?
Farfa's perspective, right? If he was just on ranked and your opponent imperms the B2B, I think you're always letting that resolve because
That's
you know,
probably
you don't know
fair.
that they're on
Yeah,
Exo,
that's
so yeah.
pretty reasonable, I think.
so we are simulating ranked gameplay very well right now, I think.
Right.
Yeah, I agree.
Got rid of the
I just find it
IVs.
extremely funny that we're doing this because if my deck goes uninterrupted turn 1, it literally does not, like, impossible that it loses. So it's gonna
Well,
be
it won't
hell
go
of a game. That is a
uninterrupted.
crazy animation. What the fuck?
Yeah, it's really nice. No, I'm glad that they. Okay. Yeah, I mean.
Let me ask you this:
obviously-
of the
Oh,
Exo
it's
gonna
sister
go nuts.
ladies.
Shit.
Oh wait, Doug's
Do you not know
the
what
only
this
one who
does,
hasn't read the
Farfa?
cards.
I forgot it was like a Durandal thing.
Yeah.
Spell tried to
Yeah,
take
I mean,
it.
you
During
still-
comes at a card.
Either
And you get
way,
to
you.
s-
I don't know. I mean, the imprim's the only card on your board that I can even negate with the Carmel. So like, no matter what order we do this,
We're letting this resolve?
If I chain the
what
trap
resolve?
card, then he gets to summon 3 Xe monsters.
hold on. Yeah, wait. Well, I
come
am
on.
actually
Well,
gonna
well.
do that
So have you
regardless,
have you
but-
read Carmyle? Have you read this Carmyle card?
Dude,
Get ready.
You know, he can read. Like, he's fine.
He'll
but I
he'll
was
have a
gonna-
chance to read it.
So far, do you know what happens when you Durendal change your opponent's effect to pop your artifact monster? Do you know what happens then?
What?
Well, so your artifact triggers. So yeah.
Oh, right.
my
yeah,
God,
I
wait a
guess it
minute.
is doing
Doug
what is he
whined
gonna
the
do, just
whole
not
time.
activate
This is
any
why I
cards?
hate Doug.
Yeah, I mean,
he
I don't
whines
know,
the bitches
like-
the whole time.
that. I guess it is what it is. Like,
Yeah, no, I think you're fine, man. Don't worry about it.
Oh yeah,
I
dude.
think.
No, I
Farfa
mean, fine with the
explodes. Am
plays
I
you're
crazy?
making. Like, you know, I think it's okay. Like, I don't know. It's not that big of a deal.
It's okay, buddy. You were always dead.
yeah.
Yeah. XD.
Guess
Shouts
so.
to Sophie.
Couldn't this guy then reduce levels all before on the field by 3? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I
see
mean, I
where
could.
was-
I should have held the Sterlizia effect just to wait till you summoned monsters, then drop the levels, because I was getting a little too ahead of myself with the what's it called? The Tania hand rip, basically.
Well, on my end, I would say that I misinterpreted the. I don't know how you pronounce that card so fast. How did you say that?
Sterlizia?
Strelitzia.
Strelitzia, I guess is how you say it.
You fucking
Yeah,
killed it, dude. That is nice.
To be fair, when I read this card quickly, clearly I was crashing out regardless, but I thought it placed a lingering effect for the rest of the turn.
Oh,
that
that'd be
all
broken.
monsters
That
are
would actually
lowered
be
by
very,
3.
very fucking
Yeah.
broken.
What's happening here? Okay, so this
So
is
it sends a guy, revives a guy with a
specials?
different attribute, and negates the face-up cards.
Okay.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, I guess that happens.
Shout out to Michaela.
Getting a little.
Now
cooked
be
here.
careful, Doug. The monster in Farfa's middle monster zone cannot be destroyed by card effects.
I'll watch out for that one.
Be
yeah,
very
yeah.
careful.
Okay, we'll go bouncy.
This Carmyle card is really interesting. I find it funny how it just says detach all the materials from under it, regardless how many there are. Like it doesn't change anything that it has more or less. I'm pretty sure that's unique to this Xyz monster.
Well, does
there's
that
probably
mean that
others
All
okay?
materials, yeah.
Does that mean if someone like changed something to take off the materials, would that then still
so the
work?
text
Is
on
that
this
why it's
card
saying that?
is-
0 isn't a number though. I'm just trying to think about like why.
Yeah, so
why
if
would
they-
they
if
put
they
that on
were-
there?
I don't know why they put that on there, because if they did chain to remove all your materials, then no, Carmyle would fizzle. It would fizzle.
Whoa, whoa. We don't say that type of
No,
shit
I can
around
say
here.
I can say that because I'm not a judge, so I can. Say that.
Yeah, they don't got a sniper outside of your house right now. That's true.
Konami just starts sniping civilians. Like, buddy, you know that's a war crime.
Well,
You guys don't think the comments are going to be too mean to me about this, are they? I didn't mean to.
You
They better be
completely
mean to you.
dumpster me. What do you mean? I'm the one who's like,
I
throwing
hope
this.
I hope they're
like, what are
super
you talking
mean to you,
about?
dude. Whine
Well,
the
it's
whole
not my
time.
fault you didn't negate the imperm and win the game on the spot.
Yeah,
what do you want me to say?
No, I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm saying yes,
No, you
that
should.
is why they
Fuck
will
you,
shit
Doug.
on me. Like, are you listening to
Oh
the
my God,
words
shout
you're
out to the
saying?
betrayal.
Like, God, words
How
have
do we
meaning.
like this new version of rotas that they're making for every deck, which is like an add 2 pitch 1 or a pitch 1 add 2? They're just doing this
I
to
like
every
them
deck
because I
now.
think it makes I think it goes right alongside the Fuwa design that they're clearly pushing, right? Like it makes cards like that. I don't know. I think it's
Fair.
fun to have cards that are
that let you pitch the Fuwa when you draw it going first.
yeah, not even just the Fuwa, right? Like I'm just thinking about really any going. Like I like it in Genesis because you can discard the like if you play Illusion Gate in the main or Dark Hole in the main, you can ban it. You can get rid of those cards, and you're not.
I think
or
it's
if
crazy
you like
that Illusion Gate is free. Oh my God, that shit's
Draw-
nuts.
Yeah,
a
you know what?
weird-
It is crazy it's free, but it is probably the card I have been the least impressed with. I was
See,
like,
that's what Peeps Yugioh said too. I think he's
Yeah.
crazy. I don't know. That card's nuts.
I think
Well,
it's a
on the
really good
deck.
card. I think it's a very good card.
So other than the obvious back-to-back floodgate effect, it's really cool in this deck because it can revive Sterlitzia, and then that can revive something, and then you can form a synchro with one of your little egg guys in the 6. You can also make a dragster on top of it. It does like so much on the follow-up.
Oh, Dawn Dragster.
so yeah.
I think that's a cool tech. Yeah. Where did you
I
find
stole
that
it from
one?
Twitter. Stole it from Twitter. Or Ned.
Okay,
Shout out
but
to Ned.
sometimes
That is cute.
Twitter
that is quite cute.
cooks.
I just got to win the die roll.
I mean, at least
Yeah,
we got
me
to
too.
see both decks and what
right, here we
I
go.
was honestly really impressed
Give me
with
the die
what you
roll.
were able to do
Give me the die roll.
under
Fuck!
Duel.
Too
All
easy.
right, I'm gonna
Too
lose.
easy.
I lose.
Too
I
easy,
lose
too
the
easy.
game. I lose.
All right, now the trick to playing this deck, as someone who's played it a lot, is you go to Moha Master Duel, and then you click for the main combo. You just
I'm getting a soundboard eventually when I'm not lazy, and he is #1 soundbite alongside
for the
4
main
different
combo
DK
is like
soundbites.
it's so perfect.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I need a soundboard just for
Hell
the
yeah.
I don't know where it is. I gotta look around and see if I can find it.
Please
I
tell
still
me you
think
break
it's worth
Joseph.
finding.
Roman numeral 7, baby, drop it like it's hot.
Rico.
Stop,
Ian
stop,
in my
stop, stop,
button.
stop, 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 stop. So I'm gonna point out one thing. I'm gonna complain. I think it's the dumbest thing
Really
in
gonna
card
work.
design ever that you
Oh,
can still
don't- oh.
synchro with the hand with these.
Yeah,
after
no,
you-
that
don't-
doesn't make
don't
any
whine
fucking
about-
sense.
there's-
It's
I
so
think
dumb.
that is
Nothing
the most
wrong with
ridiculous
that.
thing they've ever made
What
in
is the
card design.
problem
in the
with that?
history of
Why are
time.
you such a bitch about that?
Because I
What's the
think that cards
problem
should
with
have
the
choke
effect
points.
being negated when the effect is negated? You're right. What is wrong with that? You're right.
That's what
correct.
I'm saying.
Why does it work? Is it because it's technically a condition or something?
Because it is not an
Yeah.
effect. It's
But
it's
that
some
was a,
dumb
that was
bullshit,
a really
bro.
valuable imperm.
Yeah, it's valuable.
Like that's all I have. I didn't have a 1 to sync off with. You're fine.
Look at this low to the ground.
Exactly.
ready?
Like
It's time to duel. I activate Jokel effect. Reveal Izuna.
Sorry, this is the Art Mage one.
no,
This is
our main
our- yeah,
canine,
I-
like,
Do you
that's
not
Now
know
exactly-
what
you're
I won the
commenters.
YCS
Now
with?
you're
What are you talking
commenters.
about?
Hold up.
Fake
This isn't
fan,
an Art
fake
Mage
fan.
deck. This is a canine deck.
fake fan.
Actually, so I have a counter argument to that. So at the regional that I
don't
won
wanna
with
hear it.
Artmage, I specifically played an incorrect count of Artmage cards. Like I played more Artmage cards than I should have, so that the deck had more Artmage than Canine cards in the deck. So I can
Oh my
genuinely
God,
say
dude.
I was playing Artmage Canine, not Canine.
You are
Artmage.
such a fuckler.
Are you
No, I mean, I think it,
retroactively admitting to having an illegal deck list? That's what I'm hearing.
No, the
No, that's not what
opposite.
I'm saying. I'm saying that I
Incorrect here,
specifically
meaning not
made
I don't know. I could
Yeah,
I
not
could
optimal,
say
yeah.
theoretically you could be interpreted that way.
Yeah, I mean it's breaking the rules of the Art Mage
Discord server.
Discord, so I think that does count.
Oh my god.
Oh my God,
One
okay.
brain cell. One brain cell.
I gotta say this is on your channel, Nadir, so I'm gonna say it. If people watch the meme review, I almost sent you a picture. I opened a hand like 10 minutes before we started recording that was Ash, Bell, whatever. And I was like, dude, I'm gonna remake this meme. I'm gonna send it to you. It'll be so funny, but I didn't. But I just thought it was funny that happened right after that great meme that we all enjoyed quite a bit.
How the fuck am I beating this?
Yeah, how the fuck are you beating? No, you're beating this. This is not hard to beat. It's not difficult to beat.
I'm gonna
Okay,
beat
so
your
what
cheeks
does
is what I'm
the
gonna
Cool
do.
Tune deck do?
So every guy is a Stratos. Every guy is
Yeah,
a Stratos. It's really fucking awesome. I love that.
I
every
did
It is
wanna ask
actually
you
dope
guys.
as fuck, yeah.
How do you guys feel about Master Duel's
Master Chef.
philosophy? I don't know if you could call it, I guess. A decision to almost always give both waves of support for
I
a
do
lot
like
of decks.
They should do that and then do it even faster so that it's in sync with the
I think,
release cycle
given
of
the
the
strength
physical
of
cards.
my hand, I
Shout out
think
to
this is the only
NSYNC,
play.
bro.
I mean, that's
It's
not
sick.
happening. InSync is not getting back.
Bye. They are not getting back together. You're right.
Cool Tune
Is
RS.
InSync the one that had Justin Timberlake, or
Yep.
was that Backstreet Boys?
Oh wait, fuck.
Be nice to my extra
Shit.
deck, big dog.
That's a very good question.
Fuck! What do you mean?
Too
That's
easy.
so
Fucking
stupid,
amazing.
Don't you
man.
play two?
Easy.
Wait, is
This
it?
deck is
It's
so
fucking simple.
stupid.
Abs too easy. It was
What do you mean,
So wait, you
man?
get
What
a-
are we
it's like a hit
talking
of
about?
One, right? One random.
That is
Yeah, you don't even get to
so
see like two.
Stupid. That is the dumbest
still
thing I've ever
five.
seen.
That's so.
That
Should have
is
played
so
two.
stupid,
Should have
bro.
played two.
I hate cards that. Oh my god, it's so annoying. And I'm even saying this as someone that plays a deck where every single card is like at least a 2 of in the extra. It's just I don't know. Kestra unicorn effects. I guess it's
Jax.
better
Like,
that
jacks
it's
me
random, but
I hate to say it while
Yeah,
Doug's
go ahead,
here, but I
activate your thing.
swear to God, cards like Unicorn, Extravagance, they were just designed to make you buy more cards.
I guess.
So
Do you guys
remember
this
the,
is so stupid,
Triple
man.
Do you
Appaloosa
remember-
Spiral deck. Yeah, that was disgusting.
I'm about to say the Aaron Furman deck profile with 3 Starlight Appalooza and 3 Starlight Ivy. Just
Yeah,
for-
3 Starlight
Extravagance.
Appaloosa is like, what are you
That
doing
was
here?
that was spiral format, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was the going second.
Extrav spiral.
It's
What a
kind of
weird
crazy,
time
right?
in Yu-Gi-Oh's history.
Is that like unheard of? Like, oh, I'm gonna play a combo deck, but I only need like 8 extra deck cards. Realistically, that's kind of wild.
Yeah, I guess
are
like the
different.
concept
Annoying,
of the
man.
combo deck was a little different, right? Because it's like they decided that. I just think that time is so interesting because I don't think we've really seen that ever since. For those of you that didn't play back in 2017, early 2018, the Spiral deck, which was a really good going first combo deck, once Evenly Matched came out, people started going second. So what would happen is both players would just pass back and forth, almost like a Mystic Mine, until
That's
you
crazy.
had Lethal or whatever. And this actually caused some really interesting cards to be played. One of my favorites, sorry MBT, but Ghostrick Jack Frost was a non-targeting piece of removal that could out the Spiral, whatever that big boy is called,
Ghostrick
without
Jackass.
targeting it. And so not only would you out that guy, also you would block the attack so they couldn't OTK, and then you could counter combo.
All right, well, you got it.
I don't think we've seen like something
So
like
this
that
is
in a
this
while.
is really funny because I'm winning without an Archmage card. I
Yeah,
had the
nice
full
Archmage deck,
combo.
bitch.
I had, in fairness, I had the Media Searcher and the Field Spell in hand. I was just doing all the K9 stuff to get everything out of the way to pave the way for Medius. Holy.
Makes sense.
So far, we had 2 people who whined the whole time and won anyway. Can we
That's
get it to
crazy,
I
3?
didn't
right?
whine the
Like,
whole
it's
time.
actually crazy.
I didn't whine.
Like,
I didn't whine.
we're just rewarding that.
I
Kevin,
just
you
feel
were
so
whining.
stupid.
I
Why can it
apologize.
still? Why can it still synchro after you imperm it?
Kevin, I love you.
No, I'm just saying that it's
I
dumb
think you're
that you
cooler
can
than
do
MBT, but you were
Oh,
absolutely
thank
whining.
you. No. I was complaining. It's different. It's different.
Oh,
Not the
one's
same.
justified. Yeah.
I'll
Alright,
give
let me
you
pull
that.
up
Those are
Farfa's
not the
stream.
same.
Oh no, he's not streaming.
Hey,
Ooh, we
look at
got the
this.
Fenrir.
Kevin, I've summoned
What is
Medius more than you
Fenrir
fucking
doing
have.
here?
Bro, how many Medias do you play?
Bloss. I play 6. I play the full fucking package.
Ooh, Theo
Well, yeah, because you're
Realize.
playing Theo Realize, right? I think that card is so
Is
shit,
is
man.
is that other card in here?
What's the other
that
one?
other
What?
card? Do you wanna be more specific?
Terminus.
Terminate. No,
What,
no,
the
no.
new
That's
card?
not out yet.
No, those
Yeah.
are not in the game. They're not in the game.
What do you mean? The other cards from Blazing Dominion are in the game. I think it's not too ridiculous to ask.
Can I ask
I
a
still
question
can't believe that they
and
gave us the Archmage trap. The
not
counter
get
trap's
made fun
crazy.
of?
Yeah, go
By
Does
ahead.
all
anyone
means.
know why the Archmage spell traps have like the dashes?
I don't. I have no clue.
No.
No idea why they're written the way that they
It
are.
seems like really
They just
someone
like
in
to
the
be edgy
comments. I hope.
sometimes.
Well, that's the thing, right? Like I hope that I'm sure someone knows. I'm sure there's a reason, and they didn't just do it for. They would never do something for no, But
Yeah.
Well,
of
so
course.
the thing is too, I don't even understand the names of the Archmage spell traps. You got Archmage Vandalism
why can I do
dash
this?
Assault. You got Archmage Pact dash Awakening.
Oh,
you got
that's funny.
Archmage Masterwork dash Succession. Like, what does that mean? I don't know what that means, man.
That is a good question. Yeah, I'm looking
And the
at
new
these
trap is
too.
called Archmage Impasto dash Recapture. Like, yeah, Impasto. Yeah, I'm playing Among Us right now,
Impasto.
and I'm the Impasto.
I know people might be watching thinking, Farfa, this is just fiends. Well, you know, I'm sorry, but I didn't draw.
What?
So I
Kill
guess-
them if they say that.
I guess we should
And this shit's
just
getting
talk
dulled.
about it like this. It is irritating that we're here to show off these cool new decks, and they have
Elf note
such
card, elf note card,
competent-
elf note card.
They have such competent backup plans that frequently you just see that.
Well, so yeah, it is, and that's the big thing, right? So I don't know if Joseph and Doug, you know him, but Farfa, obviously, you know Bradley Haywood, Bread.
Yeah, of course.
He made a video. So Bread made a video as a response to my, because I made a deck profile after I won. I won the YCS. I made a deck profile. Blah blah blah.
You want a YCS?
And in
What?
in the deck profile, I said, so I know people are going to complain, and I'm sorry, but yes, I was playing a whole ass like K9 engine in here, whatever. And he was like, bro, I don't understand this hatred for good secondary engines to like fix and patch the holes of a rogue deck that has, you know, downsides
Severe
to it.
weaknesses.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Like, because the main reason I'm playing K9 is specifically because that engine plays very well into Droll and Nib, the two cards that shit on Archmage, you know? And that was, and obviously sometimes you'll just win by sheer nature of that engine being good, but also sometimes you don't, you know?
I mean,
there's a
you're
lot to it.
insulating your plays against the Archmage. I know that we joked about it in that game that literally just happened, but like actually, like imagine it. I mean, if your opponent has stops for all those K9 cards, you slap down a Medius after all that, like
Yeah,
you're
and then I
fucking
full board.
lit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And I did that countless times. The amount of times
See,
where it's
this
like,
card should not
you-
be able. That is like the actual dumbest
right,
part.
Okay, buddy.
right.
Okay.
But I understand.
All right.
I understand the argument of, well, then the deck would be like complete dog shit because every normal summon is a choke point. But I mean, like, yeah, deserved. You know what I mean?
Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Have you guys read
Like
the
you
card
could say that
Proxy
about
Horse?
any Link deck. You could say that about any deck in the like. Yeah, I wish I could see summon with cards in my hand. Like,
Well, have you read the card Proxy Horse? It literally says if you would use a material, so like if it on the field would be used as a material for like a Cybers Link or something, you can use a guy
sorry,
in
buddy.
hand as well, and that is an effect that does get stopped by Imperm. But
Yeah,
the cool tunes
okay.
don't, and like an old card like Tatsunoko also doesn't get stopped by Imperm. You can still synchro with your hand with Tatsunoko.
we got a little royal rare there, rich boy.
Yeah. Look at that.
So
Tunes
I
synchro.
have the little peacock in my hand. So instead of normal
Yeah.
summoning Medius, what I could have done in theory was normal the peacock instead of the Medius to play around Ash. I'd be able to sync the Fenrir and the peacock into, what are we doing here?
He's adding a non-level 3 cool tune.
Yeah, into Psyframe Omega, get a search.
shit.
He would maybe Ash that, and then I could like rip a card out of the hand and then summon another Fenrir and pass. That's probably not better than trying to go for full Fiendsmith combo. I guess the Bell is pretty clutch.
About to
there.
say you don't know Bell and Ash, but that is an interesting. Okay, so have you really been labbing out the elves here? It seems like you know some cool little lines.
Well, other people have. I've just been copying.
Well, that's
Yeah,
the
but
same.
big
That's
thing-
the same
Yeah.
as,
And
as
I know that I'm basically preaching Archmage left and right. That is one of the reasons why I actually really like the Archmage deck, is specifically because you can make other plays and use your normal summon for other things, like normal summon the owl sometimes. And then if they stop it, you have field spell extra normal Medius. And let me tell you, extra normal summoning a Medius the Pure is broken.
Is it Nolan's
So-
return?
Yeah.
The field spell?
No, Medius. It is, right?
No, but I'm saying you normal summon something else. Like the play that you're
Yeah.
suggesting, right, with normal the peacock. If I open the owl and Medius, I can go normal owl effect diffuse because he's a Cartesia, and if they interact with it, I still have the Medius in my hand to do other shit. It's
Yeah.
kind of nuts.
My Gadedge?
Yeah.
Probably.
And just deciding how here.
Okay.
Oh, it's really funny. A bunch of people were saying that a play that I made at the YCS wasn't legal because they couldn't do it on Master Duel, and they posted an update like yesterday where it's like, yes, there was a bug with this card. You can actually do this play, and I'm like, see, I told you.
Why game bug? Why game bug?
I
It
think there
literally was
is a
game
bug
bug
in
moment.
here. I'm curious to know Kevin, when we see these cards, I'll have to play an Exosister. What I don't understand is that in this game, Caspitel reads mandatory. There's no you can or whatever.
I can tell you the reason why. I can tell you the reason why right now. It's because in the OCG, it is not a you can, it is a mandatory effect. And all the cards in Master Duel are coded with the OCG text in mind, but they always display the TCG text because you're playing in English.
Right, but I'm saying you can just click no.
Wait, you can click
Just
no on
say no.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
that's
Is that
actually a
like
really
on
good
Master Duel, it lets you not do it as a mandatory effect. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. And I
Oh, what the
believe
fuck?
in-
No, that's goofy as hell.
I believe in the TCG here. Hold on, I just have this on.
Wait, what?
Lock. I believe in the TCG. It actually says.
Sorry, I'm confused.
I
You're
need a-
saying you
I
can
need a
say
resolution
no
of
to
this.
a mandatory effect.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold
because
on, let me pull
Caspitel's
this card
effect
up.
in the OCG is mandatory. In the TCG, it says you can. So
Oh.
the card
No,
text says you
it actually
can.
doesn't in the TCG either. It just says neither player.
So
Oh, then
Yeah, if
is
this
it
card
the
is-
other way around? It might be the other way around.
it
I'll
must
pull
be,
the
right?
text. Give me a
Because
second.
there's
See,
no
that's what
way
I'm
they would
thinking.
have TCG take precedent over OCG.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
thinking it.
So
it
I knew
has-
that there was a difference there, but I didn't know. Okay, Caspitel says.
I think in the
using
OCG,
a system monster,
Caspitel
neither
is
player can special summon. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
optional?
So in the OCG, it's optional. I'll pull up the text right now.
But they just
have it in
because
front of me.
we're playing because I'm playing in English, it just uses whatever the English, text
yeah.
says. But it's like in person, I'm always like, well, I gotta activate this. Please don't have
Yeah.
Ghost Ogre, I guess. But
yeah,
and it's never really
in the
been
OCG.
punished.
It is optional.
You're trying to
See,
go for game big
I
mode?
remembered correctly, just the other way around. It's the other way around.
I mean, I wouldn't
that's why
expect
you
you
could
to
say no,
know.
And I know it's Synchron on the top.
Am I getting big chungus twice?
Yeah.
Synchron.
Big chungus, big chungus, big chungus.
God, I love this rotary card. Looking
I'm
at the opponent's
confused.
hand is
You
so fair.
took
Says
a
the guy
long
with
time
the
to
board in
just
his hand.
activate Synchro.
Yeah, I wanted us to get the ad revenue.
Oh, okay.
We were yapping. No, we were yapping.
Appreciate
You were
it.
having some good conversation.
Oh, what the? Dude, Gores? When did I put that in here?
Back to back.
Damn.
In the cool tomb mirrors, do the level modulation like does that fuck everything?
Yeah, they make
Yes.
you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
they
Yeah.
do.
Damn, I lost another week.
Please
I
win
will
coin toss.
win
Please win
a
coin toss.
coin
Please win coin
toss.
toss. Please
I
win coin
will
toss.
win
I think
the
I
coin
actually cannot beat this. I think this is physically impossible.
I mean, you have hand traps.
He said that last time.
The other
Yeah, I
day,
was
oh
gonna
my
say.
god.
Dude, this
I played against this deck at locals last weekend, and I played through the entire Archmage board, every single interruption, and then I was like, finally, I can play the game. And then he activated Nibiru, and I've never been so mad at 6 points in my entire life.
6 points.
Genesis Lamel.
What do we got over there?
This is tough.
what's
This
up.
is
Yeah,
tough.
fuck Genesis. We got to be playing this format.
Packs.
Actually, fuck Genesis, fuck TCG. When are we getting serious about Master Duel, guys?
Okay,
I mean,
Doug, if you have Ash, this is gonna suck for me.
Yeah. I feel like that's the type of thing someone would say if they also had Max C, but I still
No,
am
I have
going to
nothing.
do it.
I have nothing. No, you go off. I don't know that I'd be. I don't think
Okay.
wait,
I'll go on.
Archmage can't beat Sexo Sisters? Come on, bro.
What do you know? What the end board is for this thing, man?
The end board is
yeah, it's good.
pretty good.
It's
the
good.
end board's pretty good. Yeah. Okay, let's.
Bro, I
think
don't know
about
how I'm
this.
beating. I have 4 cards, drawing to a 5th. I don't know how I'm beating 3 banishes, an effect that changes my effect and lets him fucking rank up whatever he wants, and summon 2 more from deck. Like Vadis.
Do you
Saturnius
play
nuts.
Nibiru in your?
I can't believe this isn't
I
tier 1.
do
like,
play Nibiru in my deck.
every time I've seen Exo play, like, it's been pretty damn decent.
So the problem with Exo is that Exo, if it goes second, typically loses the game more often than not.
Especially in the Master Duel format, but in the regular format, the problem with the Exo Sister is that they,
You
I don't know.
play infinite hand traps.
The problem, no, actually, this deck plays through hand traps well. It doesn't play into things well because a lot of the cards soak up hand traps, like where you don't really care about. Like, yeah, sometimes Ash on Martha will just win the game, but a lot of the time it won't win the game. The
Anymore,
problem with
yeah.
Exo Sisters is that almost all of their extenders require a card to be on the field. So people always make fun of me because I really like Sakitama, and everyone's like, this card fucking sucks. Like, I don't want this
good.
shit, but
It's a good card.
it's the only extender in the deck that requires no setup. believe it or not, which I find, I just missed
Because even
800
the
life points.
Ichiki needs a guy in hand on board, right?
Yeah, and like, so that needs one, and like Pax is an extender if you have a sister in Graveyard, which obviously is like pretty, like it's not impossible or anything, but I do think, I don't know, I like seeing the EXO lists that people are running, and I don't always make the same choices, but I'm a Sakitama lover, and I know a lot of people just don't fuck with that card. Speaking of. But see, like
Yeah, I'm
right
not winning this
here,
game.
like this
It's
is exactly,
literally, there's no top deck that wins me this game. There's no chance.
so like right here, like, well, I'm not ending on
Tell us
the
how
full
you're
board,
doing
but
then.
see, okay, so see, mandatory effect.
yeah, but it's not mandatory in the
as an
OCG. That's
exterior
why.
material, neither play can special
I
monsters
see.
from the grave for the rest of the
I think
time.
that's funny. I think that's funny. But
That's a nice piece of
There's a
trivia,
couple
yeah.
of those, a couple of like random differences between the OCG, TCG.
Yeah. Like Aliber can only search branded cards, for example. It's crazy that it does that.
Aliber only searched the Despia card. in the
Despia, rather.
TCG.
Sorry, yeah.
oh,
yeah.
Despia card, so it only could grab the
Despia
theater.
spell trap, so it could
Yeah,
only
just the
grab the
theater.
field. Yeah, that's the one.
They gotta make more Despia support. Branded is a boring. I want to see Despia become meta.
The thing about Exo Sisters is that like this board,
Is
I don't know,
Guy winning.
Carmel.
5 disruptions?
Carmel's a really weird card
Guy's
because
winning.
quick play
What
spells
the
like.
Lava
fuck
golem
is
this motherfucker.
This man, no.
What I like
Hold
about
on.
making
There-
this
there are
board
points.
though is that I mean I don't need to mansplay the board, but it's like you can't, most
Don't
most people
mansplain
don't
the Exo
super
Sisters.
poly it. Like, well, I'm sure there's at least
What's the super
5
quality for
Exo
this?
Sister players in the. I'm sorry, what's happening?
Contact
Contact
fuse from
fuse.
hands.
Yeah.
Why
So-
do they do
Archmage
this?
Non-Finito is such a cool card because it goes first action, I'm setting a counter trap.
What do we got in here?
Which can be used this turn,
Armies,
yeah.
which someone-
Yeah.
I don't really know.
There
what
was like a period of time, not to talk about Genesis every time we get on here. There was a period of time in the beginning of the release of Non-Finito when Archmage players were like, I can't afford the points, I'm just not going to play her, and that dried up pretty much
I didn't play
instantly.
it. I didn't play it in Richmond at all. I played it in the giant card that I won, but I didn't play it at the main event.
Like, there's
of Richmond.
probably a better time to use this, but I don't know the deck well enough, so I will just use it.
You probably should have negated the guy that gets a counter trap that can be used this turn.
Is that what this guy does?
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah,
I
so it's setting
told
this.
it-
So
I
this is
said
a
it to
counter trap
you
that negates
immediately
a
when he
monster
activated
effect by banishing a fusion I control. You can use your Returnia, banish my non-finito, and that fucks. that
Yeah,
entire
thanks. No, I
game.
know what the card does.
Oh, now
let's
he knows
go-
what cards do. Okay.
No, he knows his card. He knows his
Okay,
Returnia.
so now I do. Okay, yeah. No, I didn't realize that. No, sorry.
Okay. Sure.
Why doesn't? Oh, it's not. Oh, it's only. Okay, well that's fine. Yeah.
He just said, I know what my cards do. Just so you know.
Doug's my favorite.
No. I didn't realize. I didn't read it. It was just like a counter trap.
Bro, this
I
is
didn't
like
know
so
that it was
penis,
only
man.
monster effect.
Oh my
but
god.
regardless, I have to do that play because I.
Right.
Yeah, but.
I'm actually realizing, you remember when I was talking about how this field says poop? If you're the one playing the field, it says boob instead.
That's
No, this is
damn. That got me hard.
Did it?
It's so hard out there.
No, I cannot win. I cannot win this game.
Good.
Yeah, probably not. But
Well, because the issue is I drew the field spell and all 3 Archmage names you want to search with it. Like I literally,
owned.
it's depressing.
You can Archmage
yeah, sometimes your
call-
opponent's just better. I don't know.
You know?
Yeah, I mean, hey, you draw fucking 4 1-ofs. It is what it is.
Garfield.
All right, we're gonna do a little bit of this.
Yeah,
If you want to talk
I'm
about
so-
Genesis, I'm happy
got
to
it.
do that
GG's.
because today the points list came out and they.
Whoa.
I don't know
Not
if it's
for
like,
us.
I don't know
Not
if
the
it's for
real points
yeah,
list.
So I don't know if like people were saying that like it's like not real or it's like we need to wait for confirmation from TCG region NA, but like what they're just splitting the regions. That just is.
They
bad
are,
I can
idea.
tell you right now, yes, they are. Not. I don't. This isn't like official confirmation. There is no way the TCG will let that shit happen. Exo Sister Irene at 5 points. Are we high? Like
Yeah,
no.
no.
That's not.
No.
It completely goes against what Genesis is all about. It makes no fucking sense. Like Crackdown
I'll
is
tell you
4
this.
points. What are we talking about?
If that's the TCG list, then I will play advanced for the next YZS.
Bro, I think I'm fucking losing my voice, dude. Holy shit.
You all right?
You've been kind of sick this week, right?
Yeah. I don't think it's like like vocal cord like talking related. I've been sick and now like I'm somehow getting worse.
Oh,
But
dude,
I
you
thought I was
need
getting
to.
better. So.
Well, hopefully
I-
after the weekend you'll be able to.
The most
chill out.
important
Yeah.
thing I was ever told was like,
Suck
when you get a
dick.
sore throat as an adult, you kind of have to drop everything. Like, you have to be like, okay, like, it is now time to worry.
Depends on the job.
Well,
this isn't ideal.
This
I
is the
suppose.
weirdest hand I've ever seen in my entire life. It
Activate
does have
Maxi.
a Fulos in it. No,
Dude,
no
that's
Maxi.
so weird.
No, okay,
now that
that's not
Kevin's
the weird
gone,
part.
we
Yeah.
can say stuff like
Media sucks.
Fart Mage.
Like, fuck that fucking. Oh yeah, here's my Archmage deck. Special summon Izana.
What is your
nice
point
deck.
about the Exosister nerf? Like, is it because like they tend to have just no pointed archetypes? Is like their philosophy? Is that what you're referring to?
No, because they're not going to slap points on every single card in an archetype.
no, because how they designed it is that, yeah, every single archetype has, like, every card is 3 points or 5 points. So it
Yeah.
basically just says, if you're playing a deck that was released in the last 5 years, you can no longer play non-engine. They're basically trying to turn it into Master Saga decks with like a whole bunch of like random.
So what's
we
the
all
total
know- It just
doesn't make
points
sense.
on like an Exo core? It would be like what, like 50 to 70 or something, and then you're just left.
So
with, like,
currently in the TCG, if you only play 2 of the Spirit, which I do think is correct, the points are 66, which is the same amount as a Cool Tune core. But with the so when you make the thing that like they're doing on theirs, like it just makes it so you can basically play. I don't even think it's like a deck. I honestly don't think it's a deck because
This
every
It's not
may
over
be,
100, right?
Insanely stupid, but I'm gonna try it out. Can you do this with no cards in graveyard?
what? No.
Okay, all right.
Hey, caught.
That is annoying.
Anyway, I don't know about anything about the specifics in the gameplay and stuff, but one thing I think has to just be objectively true is it's a stupid idea to split the regions, right? Like that just
Oh, of
doesn't make
course.
sense.
Yeah, it's just unbelievable.
Well, because they don't have the reason they're doing it. Not that I. Well, no, I actually do agree with the splitting because.
What?
Well, they can do one of two things, right? Because do they ban the sets we don't have?
Well, that's the thing. It
they
would
do.
make sense if they
no,
have a
that's
different
you
card
would think.
pool.
Yeah,
They
you would think
do?
it's to balance, but all the cards post and including at present BLZD
you
are
like,
banned.
So goddamn annoying.
This was the hand. It was a bunch of imperms, by the way. That's why it was weird.
Yeah. Okay. So
Wait. So hold on. Let me wrap my head around this. They are getting faster card cycles or like a non-cascaded.
No, they are
card
gonna
cycle?
they are gonna have legal cards the same time we do. They lag behind in Genesis specifically, but still maintain their own points list.
Okay, so they're gonna keep the same card pool cadence, but just have a different list.
yeah, that makes no
Yes.
sense. Well, because one of the problems, which I think Joseph talked about. Also, sorry, I'm thinking here because I can give you
Yeah, take
2
your time.
draws for me getting 2 interactions. I mean, I guess that. With the interactions, or I can give you 1 draw right here and lose the Carmel.
It's annoying playing against hand trap decks because the more you play into food,
They
they
just
just
do this,
draw
man.
more.
No, I mean I think that's fine. No, it's just a question of what do I want to end on here? Do I care about Magnifica or am I fine just passing? Am I
Depends if your
I mean,
end board interactions lose to like Bell Ash because there's a high chance
right?
like
Right.
he'll
No,
just
so there's
have
like
them.
some sort of debate here. It's really annoying though. But no, what I do like about Carmel, like getting hand trapped there, obviously that wasn't ideal, but you can just leave it on the field and then it. Do you have another fucking? Don't tell me.
What does Cass Patel do?
Nothing on summon. Okay,
No, I can't special from the graveyard.
not this
Is
turn,
this
buddy.
Oh, this is the ad.
Yeah. Sure.
I've drawn like 15 cards. Like,
Yeah, I mean that's fine. That one doesn't even matter. That's just I'm just making a guy to make Magnifica.
it kind of matters, right? you want
no.
the. Oh, monster. Yeah, I should have let that resolve. I'm
Is
stupid.
it good
No,
to
you're
make
fine, you're fine.
Magnifica here instead of just leaving Michaelis Caramel? Well, I guess Magnifica goes
Yeah,
back
so the
into
problem is
Michaelis.
Michaelis, doesn't do anything the turn after it's summoned because these cards were designed poorly.
I've noticed one
Yeah, I
thing
guess
is
this is-
like whenever Konami releases like an archetype like this, like unless it's like immediately
right on
good,
time.
I kind of just don't have a lot of interest in it. But then they eventually slowly drip feed it support. But then by the time it's playable and good, I'm like, I feel like I've kind of missed the bus on it, so I never end up like trying it out because it actually looks kind of fun.
What's interesting
What the
about,
fuck, Joseph? You really had to bring Genesis?
Well, they limited synchro overtake in this game, so
Oh, so it just adds the yeah.
it adds synchro overtake. Yeah.
Well, Nadir, I think that's an interesting thing to bring up with Exo Sisters because I'm not sure if you know this, but so Magnifica wasn't part of the original support, nor was Martha. I think a lot of people know that Martha wasn't, but Magnifica and okay, I might be wrong on this. I'm pretty sure Returnia was. Like, I think Magnifica and Returnia were in the same set, which was a core set, and then Martha released. Yeah, I mean, I do have to Carmel that. But
I'm looking
I did not pick up this deck until Martha released. So I was not just like you were, like, I was not in the Exo Sister mindset at that point. I did play against this deck on Master Duel, and when they activated Vadis, I wanted to kill myself, but they weren't anywhere near, what they are now.
I'm looking at a bunch of
I just fucked that up, by the way. I realized, like,
Yep.
mega fucked up. Yeah.
It was 3 imperms. The hand was 3 imperms.
3 Emperor.
Wait, I actually sorry. I'm just like yapping. I think that's the first like actively bad play I've made. Oh, I guess I actually don't need to detach. I mean, that doesn't really. What do I got underneath here? Caspitel. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Banishing your imperm, I don't think. Changes the game state too much.
Do I know that that's the Vadis, or could it be anything?
The back row is unsearched.
Okay.
You stopped both of my searches.
Boo.
See, the question is, I'm still like not well versed enough in this matchup. So the rotary is a quick effect, right? That's how it works.
Rotary is a slow.
Okay.
The win con against Coulton is just deny bodies on board. They play through
Which
disruption
is
well.
like what Exo Sisters do, right? So I think that I think the matchup is pretty good if you can get to I think if you can get to Returnia, it's probably an easier matchup. We'll see though. God, I actually super fucked up oh man, I might lose because of the.
What'd you do wrong?
We'll
Just
see what
play
you
into
do.
the 3rd imperm?
No, I don't want to reveal what I got.
Okay,
I mean, it
okay,
seems
okay.
like Joseph has figured it out, but yeah, because like ideally the Exo Sister end board does end with exactly 4 banishes, which I believe is how many extenders they have, because it's rotary, the spell,
Crazy thing to say, by
field
the way.
spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was laughing about Josh in one of his videos. He was saying, which I totally understand what he's saying, but he was saying like, oh, Cool Tune ends on kind of like a smaller board. Like it only has like a bounce, a pop, a special summon, a negate.
Yeah, but that is true.
Yeah, no, I think fucking up the Vadis on the Carmel is gonna cost me the game, but that's fine. We'll see what happens.
Did Triff make a Yugi tuber tier list?
Yeah, he put you and me in the ass tier. We're
Well,
like the
yeah.
only people in the ass tier, by the way.
No, I haven't looked at it.
Where did he put?
He also he was totally wrong. He said I'd never done well at a regional, just like totally incorrect.
Oh, did
doesn't
you
know what he's
listen
talking
to it? I ain't
about.
watching that shit. I'm not getting rage
I just
baited
scrubbed
by
to me.
Balding Gaming.
Balding gamer.
You
That's
tell him.
mean. Don't say that kind of thing. That's so mean.
My last game against Triff, I beat him instantly. What is this guy's problem? Oh my god.
Yeah, so anyway, I mean,
Ooh,
you
Vadis.
clearly knew it, but no, I should have had Hapasfiel, Jabreen on the board. You would have been under Dweller. I mean, I think we all know, yeah.
We know what would have happened. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Oh,
still
do
will.
we?
The same thing that would have happened if the imperm didn't resolve on the B2B, right? Like,
Yeah, of course.
Floodgate, get the game. Dang. Yeah, I think it just slipped my mind. I guess I don't need to sit here making excuses. We're just kind of playing for fun, but
We're just fucking around. Yeah.
We're just playing the game.
Oh.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about Coulton. Like a lot of people complain about like the the extra deck rip, like the
I think
hand
there's
knowledge.
one unknown in your hand, or do I know them both? It's Martha Sakitama.
one is Sakitama, the other one's unknown.
But
Okay.
my thing is, irrespective of the end board and what the actual like result is, I've never just been a fan of a deck where like activate interaction A, you stop it, and then they use an extender, and it just does exactly everything interaction
Exactly.
aided.
It's kind of like Snake Eye in that regard.
Yeah.
Where everything leads to everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, if you, irrespective of where you hand trap someone, it shouldn't be like, oh, I've essentially hand looped myself because they drew the extender. I've never enjoyed that type of game design.
Yeah. No, I think I 100% agree. I think you're absolutely right.
Because I kind of liked it when, like, obviously decks have always, you know, had extenders or whatever, but I kind of liked it when, yeah, like the extenders worked under different circumstances, you know,
Right.
like they're like, and you could kind of plan on, so like the scale testing part was trying to figure out where they would use their extenders and what negates you would use. I mean, if you think about like Orcus during toss format or stuff like that, like,
Right.
you know, they had a couple extenders for sure and some free special summons, and you could play around those. You kind of knew, but it seems like modern decks don't really have choke points anymore. Just like
this
at all.
deck is on 1RS.
You built it.
Well, did I?
This is
That's fine. We're still okay.
Yeah, probably.
I've always said, like, in terms of
Yeah, I think
extensions
you
and
are.
starters, deck should have, like, basically, like, diminishing returns, right? It's like, my deck, if it goes first, has power level 100%. If I get hand trapped, it should drop to, like, 80. If I get hand trapped the
Right.
second time, it should drop to, like, 40
But
or
instead,
something,
it's
right?
just 100, 100, 100, 100, depending on
Yeah,
like, how
yeah.
many extenders you drew. Yeah.
It's just
Why
how
doesn't
big will the
By the
board
way, why
be?
doesn't Trackmaker target? Like, that's just insane. I don't know. One of the million things I hate about this.
You can always tell just how, like, not well designed,
can
but
have
like
the draw.
how much they want a deck to be good by the conditions they put on them. Because there's so many like archetypes that they'll just put these little restrictions that are just like, why is this here? Like it's so unnecessary to nerf it in this way and stuff like that. And
Just being evil. I'm just being evil.
Chain Baddest from hand?
Yeah.
Okay,
I know
well,
it's
you know, I've learned a hard lesson today. Not really.
what did we learn from this? Nothing?
Don't accidentally, well, this clearly has never been learned in the 4 years that we've been playing this game, but don't accidentally just knee-jerk reaction, press right-click.
That is important.
well, as Joseph.
Oh, right.
Wait.
I was like,
God,
why
you're
can't I
annoying.
cool tune synchro? It's a twice per turn. I already used one. All right,
This
well,
card can
enjoy the
attack
droll.
Twice. No.
Winnable.
Okay. It's all coming together.
Summon Droll,
Yep.
go into Typhon.
I guess I'll let this resolve. Okay.
Does a Typhon do anything here?
No?
Yes, we're gonna find out together. I don't think it really does, because they can just go into, I mean, all these
Alright.
effects activate in the graveyard. Like, this card literally says, when it's sent to the graveyard, target a monster and destroy it. So, yeah. GG's, though, GG's.
Not really. That one at least was a game, but only because you like misplayed.
We've had games. Me and Doug had a good game.
No, I think we've actually had games this video.
Yeah. Well, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you want to like maybe see just us.
Oh,
play
wait.
around-
Tuning in like Cool Tune.
Very clever. Very clever.
Thank you, guys. Thank you. What did James Charles say? Like, what's up, sisters?
I love little boys. That's what he said.
Yeah. So we're happy to mess around with some more meta decks and stuff like that. I don't know what other ones are really around that are like super interesting, but these are probably some of the top ones just now. Yeah, let us know in the comment section, and we'll see you next week or in 2 days, depending on whose channel you're following.